Hey, what's up? It's your girl Jocelyn from Jocelyn Knows Sports, because I do. And I'm breaking down the UA High School All-America game. And this intro is more than fitting, if I'm going to be honest, because you see some of the best high school women's flag football players in the U.S. walking out to introduce themselves to the crowd. Who's leading the charge? My girl, number 16, a baby goat, Samaya Taylor Jenkins out of Arizona. Now, in order to go forward, we got to go backwards. And that's back to the fundamentals of flag football. Now, you cannot talk about goats or pouring into the future of women's flag football without mentioning the face, my girl, Diana Flores. She is heavily known as the women's flag football ambassador, and she also does a lot of work with NFL flag, as well as she is the star quarterback for the Mexican flag football team. But don't be fooled because she's from a different country. That does not limit her global reach or her impact on the game. And that's why she's out here pouring into these young women. Not only did she bring out a higher level of visibility to this women's flag football game, which is light years, honestly, different from what they did last year, she also brought some friends. So I want to give a major shout out to all the players and the coaches from the United States flag football team for also giving up their day and pouring into these young ladies and coaching both teams. Now, not only did Diana come and do this camp, she is probably, if not the only, she's the first athlete that Under Armour has given an entire clinic. I think it was about an hour and a half, 2 hours, where she just basically taught passes, drills, wide receiver routes, defensive plays, so many different things that really is going to help these young ladies as they build their career, not only through high school and college, but the professional level, because as you all know, in the next 2 years, women's flag football is going to be on a professional stage. And in 2028, it's going to be at the LA Olympic Games. So these ladies need these skills, because I'm going to be honest with you. These young ladies that y'all watching right here, they the ones that's going to be in the Olympics, not necessarily the old heads, you know what I'm saying? So I respect the game, and I respect that Diana and the national team poured so much time back into those women. So big shout out to her. Now back to action. If you haven't had a chance to watch women's flag football, buckle up and get ready, because we about to have a time. Now you see these drills that they're doing warming up? That's nothing that's going to prepare you for this quarterback, Akimi Higa. She's out of Nevada. This girl has a cannon. She reminds me of a young female version of Josh Allen, because she can sling that thing. She also has a twin sister. Fun fact. Twin sisters on the defensive end. Both people out of Nevada. Now you see all the action going on out here. I'm gonna be honest, I was on the sideline, kind of fangirling out, and I ain't gonna hold you. I almost caught a pay. I slick forgot I was even at work. But I think it's a saying. They say, if you love what you do, you'll never gotta work a day in your life. I don't know how true that is, but it at least made me feel better, because now I'm making excuses to actually have fun. But you know, I do enjoy the game, so I like when I'm out there fangirling out. Another thing that I love is the amount of dedication, care, and confidence that you saw the coaching staff pouring into these young ladies. We need so much more of that in general with our youth in this country, but definitely when it comes to the camaraderie of sports. I also love that there were so many scouts and colleges that came out to watch these young ladies play. I love the endorsements and sponsorship deals that they had with the Under Armour brand with Rydell. And I also like the fact that there was a roster going around so all of the recruits could know where the women were from, where they're going, and possible college options. Now, speaking of Scout, if you haven't had a chance to listen to this interview right here, I did it on the spot with one of the recruiters. Good dude, actual Army guy. Check it out. Again, it's your girl Jocelyn from Jocelyn Knows Sports, because I do. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and follow to the page. I appreciate the support. More women's flag football information to come. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jocelyn from Jocelyn Knows Sports, and I'm here with my new friend and my Army brother-in that I just found out about, Keith Pulliam from Radford University. He's out here recruiting during the women's flag football Under Armour All-America game, and I'm actually very intrigued, and I thought you all would be intrigued too, that he was telling me that his school is trying to go up a level to varsity to kind of get some of these young ladies' attention and opportunity for scholarships. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, so currently right now, everything is at the club level, and we're making the transition from club to varsity level. I am meeting with my athletic director along with others about what that transition might look like. But here at Radford University, we are a D1 university institution, and so in the future, some of these girls that I'm recruiting will be D1 athletes for women's flag football.
Okay, I love to hear that. No pressure to you, athletic director, but we always want to support women's sports.
Yeah.
So if that happens, let's say hypothetically, I'm very much black and white. Put a date on it. If that was to get approved, how soon do you think some of these young ladies could go to that college?
Cannot put a date on that.
Oh, man.
That is some of the material that we will be kind of discussing, what that will look like. But again, anything can happen. A lot of people a year or two ago weren't sure of how this progression was going to be. And so, I mean, just like that, anything can change, anything can happen. So I'm just here for it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you so much for taking time to talk to me, Keith. I'm always a big fan of any man that's out there making sure that women's athletics is being highlighted the way that it should be, and especially an Army brother of mine. So you hear it. Make sure you support Radford University. Go Army. Beat Navy.
Hey.